Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Tuesday, November 12th, 2013. This is Texan TV news from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas, and I am Jack Cochran. In today's headlines, Tarleton student artwork featured in campus gallery. County commissioners to discuss various current issues. Former Dallas police officer indicted for manslaughter. Senator's son confirmed dead from fatal plane crash. Philippines typhoon kills over 10,000. Thor sequel dominates box office. And in sports, Braves to lead the Turner Field. In campus news, Tarleton art is currently being displayed in an exhibit in the Clyde H. Wells Fine Arts Center. The exhibit features art from students in art classes and senior art majors at Tarleton. According to the Tarleton State University website, there is no admission fee to come by and look at the art, and it is open for viewing every day from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. until December 6th. Jordan Privet, a sophomore media design major, is one of the students whose art is being featured in the exhibit. She said that this is good for Tarleton's art students because everyone, including herself, wants their art to be displayed and people to see something they have worked hard on and are proud of. To meet the artists whose work is displayed, there is a reception on Thursday evening at 5, where all of the artists will be present to talk about their work. In local news, according to the Stephenville Empire Tribune, Erath County Commissioners meet today to discuss several topics affecting the county currently. Of the topics being discussed, one will be health insurance and prescription drug programs. This is necessary to be discussed as changes in laws will possibly call for changes in policies for all employees. Dental insurance renewal rates will be discussed as well as a resolution for workers' compensation coverage for elected officials. Beyond health insurances, the commissioners will meet with the new 4-H specialist for Erath County, hear a request for EMS personnel cell phone plans to be full-time, and approve a sanitation worker job description. Finally, the group will look at the emergency notification system for Erath County, Code Red, and will discuss receiving the State of Texas Safety Award, an award that was only received by 3 counties other than Erath. And now today's Texas, national, international, entertainment, and sports news from the Associated Press. In Texas news, on Monday, a Dallas County court grand jury indicted 33-year-old Patrick Tudor, a former Garland police officer, in the 2012 death of Michael Vincent Allen. During a high-speed chase with Allen, Tudor fired his gun at the unarmed 25-year-old, leading to Allen's death. Tudor was fired the next March for violating department policies. Tudor's attorney, John Snyder, claims that Tudor believed Allen was armed. This manslaughter charge is punishable by up to 20 years in prison. In national news, the U.S. Secretary of Defense on Monday confirmed the passing of the U.S. Senator Jim Inhofe's son, who was killed in a weekend plane crash in northeast Oklahoma. The multi-engine plane was en route to the destination of Tulsa International Airport when it crash-landed shortly after 4 p.m. on Sunday, just 5 miles north of the airport. The plane had flown from Salina, Kansas. Perry Inhofe was one of 4 children of the senator. He graduated from Duke and was in the profession of orthopedics. In international news, thousands of typhoon survivors bombarded the airport on attempting to evacuate, but only a few hundred made it, leaving the city of Tacloban in ruins, with bodies laying everywhere. Authorities estimate the storm killed more than 10,000 across the country, with 660,000 others displaced. The United Nations said it has released $25 million in emergency funds and will launch an emergency benefit for money. International aid groups and militaries are on their way there to assist the country. In entertainment news, Marvel's Thor: The Dark World dominated the box office last weekend, knocking the previous weekend's victor Ender's Game down to 5th place. Thor 2 earned $85.7 million in its opening, according to information released on Monday. Paramount's comedy Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa was 2nd place for the 2nd weekend in a row, with its domestic total at $78.8 million in its 3rd weekend. Third was Relatively Media's Freebirds, which moved up from number 4 to number 3, and its total now at $11.1 million. In sports news, Turner Field, home of the Braves, was headed to extinction. The memorable field opened in 1996 and had an unforgettable event right at its beginning, with Muhammad Ali igniting the flame for the commencement of the Summer Olympics. The following years, a World Series and All-Star game was hosted by the Atlanta Braves. 17 years after it opened, the stadium, which is known as the TED, will be disappearing like many of sports facilities in the city of Atlanta. Spokesperson for the Braves said on Monday that they will be moving to a new 42,000-seat, $672 million stadium that's about 10 miles downtown in suburban Cobb County. The Braves' executive vice president, Mike Plant, said that the team has not signed a contract yet, but he's 100% certain that it will happen. The Atlanta Falcons are also said to be moving into their new stadium in 2017. The downtown facility will be built next to the Georgia Dome, and it looks like Turner Field is headed for the same direction. Today's weather forecast from the Weather Channel is a high of 49 and a low of 26, with a 20% chance of rain, for this area's first major cold front of the season. This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest local, state, national, and international news, as well as all of your entertainment and sports news. Today's broadcast was produced by Cameron Cook, Bethany Kyle, and Yvette Gallegos. I am Jack Cochran, and have a wonderful day, Tarleton Texans.